chopped toward the second baseman. Marte gloves it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Walter Aaron, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes, absolutely battling for your life right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been...
So here's the cleanup hitter, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a
off
ball.
the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sent out to straightaway center field. Peralta's under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Nothing. So a big moment here, and standing in, Walter Aaron, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Inciarte rounds third and is striding for home. He'll come across to score, and the Braves have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
And he just manages to get his hand in. Runner goes for second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. The 2-2 one more time. Runner going a second time. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Behind 0-2 now.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes 1. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
To 1-2 now.
Strikes to count.
And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half. So striding forward now, Walter Aaron. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to second. Backhanded. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So,
well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but Hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on...
Time now for baseball. At the plate, Walter Aaron, and we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First of three to start the week as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They continue to fall on hard times, losing again last time out, and that makes 7 losses in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
And now look out as that runs in and gets him, and a very interesting start to this one.
Well, there's no strategic reason to hit the leadoff man that I can think of, so now he's aboard with no outs to start the game, and that's not how you want to get your outing underway on the mound.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag from Crawford, and they got him at second base. Stepping in, Walter Aaron. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Suzuki, the runner at third. Young at second. Camargo on at first with 2 down. Here it comes on 0-2. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Now another 0-2. And he strikes him out. So a missed opportunity at the plate as he strands 3 runners and the side is retired. Braves will strand 3. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Walter Aaron. And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Ball 1.
Ball.
That misses. 2-0.
2 balls.
Boy,
no
you don't
strikes.
see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
And he'll snap one over to first. A dive, but he's back. Right side. Tomlinson has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. On the season, Aaron comes into action sporting a slugging line above .650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. The 0-1 on its way. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. The relay, and he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
And now they've got him picked off, and they'll tag him out here at first. 8-4 tonight. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Tony Watson earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. A truly gorgeous afternoon for baseball from sunny AT&T Park in San Francisco. Today, getaway day. Francisco Giants. Johnny Cueto gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, D-Row, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like...
Panic with the dive. Got him. Ready now, Walter Aaron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Parker shading to his right, and he hauls it down in the corner. Digging in, Walter Aaron. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Count still at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Walter Aaron. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to Whose bullpen is better?
1 ball, no strikes, the count. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it just like he did there.
Digging in and looking for more, Walter Aaron. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul for the 2nd strike. Another one sent foul. Flowers on second. Albies at first. 2 out in the inning. And that one got a piece of him.
Got him. First base.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
On this
3-1 to this guy. The last thing you can do, though, here.
1-run game here. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And this is a great example of what happens when you can't find the strike zone. The first walk of the inning looked harmless enough, but this one brings a runner home. Self-inflicted wounds are always the hardest to swallow.
Now at the plate, Dansby Swanson. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. It's the Braves 6 and the Giants 4.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
6-4 the outcome today. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Aaron Blair gets the win out of the bullpen, number 12 for him. Grant Dayton wraps it up for the save, number 38. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation.
A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
Now from SunTrust Park. Standing in, Walter Aaron. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They hat rack.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Struck him out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are. Now batting, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready, 1 out, base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
Tehran over at second. Aaron at first, 1 gone. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
In there, 1-2 now. And 2-2.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
And he missed with it here, so now it's a full count, 3-2.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped high in the air. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail. Standing in, Walter Aaron. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Ball 1,
And
no
a
strike.
fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
1-1.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes. So striding in, Walter Aaron. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Throw. Before the payoff pitch, a look to first. And the runner back safely. And another throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. He's running. Hit sharply on the ground. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hitting tactic used to perfection. Ball's hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got to take the chance to get to third.
And the runner back. And the runner's breaking for third. Oh, and they've got him picked off. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. And the runners again are off here. But any thoughts of a throw will be academic here. It's ball 4, and the bases are suddenly loaded now with still nobody out.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
And it gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it one pitch at a time.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Aaron on third. Swanson at second. Freeman is over at first with 1 away. Here's a breaking pitch blocked by Montero. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. Fouled away. Another full count offering on its way. Popped him up. Montero over to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
The 3-2 pitch. A little bouncer. 4 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled off. Looking to leave him loaded. He spoils another one and will do it again. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Braves will strand 3. So digging in now.
First game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
4-2 the final score tonight. Now from the Peach State, we're just about set for evening baseball from SunTrust Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game series between the Washington Nationals and the Atlanta Braves. Sean Newcomb is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Ready with the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Inciarte at second with 2 down. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. Coming to the plate now, Walter Aaron. He'll look to bounce back after skied in the air to straightaway left. Rayburn is after it. 2 gone. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Now at the plate, Walter Aaron. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. slapped hard the opposite way. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitch inside, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position. Now a spin and a throw back to second, and a dive, but he's back. Runner goes for third. Pitch taken for ball 4. The throw, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball.
The Braves have been looking for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a big time for that.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. He pulls this one into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan,
so stepping in, Walter Aaron. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Stepping up now, Walter Aaron. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out. 8-4 tonight. The Washington Nationals with their 90th win, best in the division. Tanner Roark earns his 12th victory in the ballgame. Just outside the city of Atlanta, daytime baseball. Scott Kazmir starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats.
Miss on the sinker, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Back goes Taylor at the track. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 in the inning.